Prophecy, 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 prophecy time. If you know you're not a Christian, you don't trust or believe in God, please do me a favor and skip this video. I want to talk to my fellow Christians, especially the pastors, the prophets, the prophetess, the daddy GOs, the apostles, all the men of God. I want to talk to all of you guys. This prophecy is for all of you guys. I know most of you will be surprised that, hey, a Canaan man has a prophecy for the men of God. Most of you men of God who are too judgmental, I know most of you will be surprised because it's very, very unusual. Very unusual. But it's very, very important that you as a man of God, that always you have prophecy. It's very important that you listen very, very attentively to this prophecy, to this message. It's very, very important. The year is about to come to an end. Soon we're going to start another year. I know most of you have already started compiling your prophecies for the coming year. Before you continue with your prophecies for the coming year, I want you to listen very, very attentively to this message. Especially most of you that always you have fake prophecies. Always you come up with fake prophecies. Prophecies you know that they are not real. You did not hear anything from God. Prophecies you know that is what your instinct is just telling you. Something you know that is under probability. That is 50-50. It might or it might not. I want you to listen very attentively. You guys should please stop bringing the name of the Lord to the mud. Heaven will not fall if you don't prophesy. You guys are ridiculing the name of the Lord a lot. People who you guys are calling the unbelievers. People who you guys believe that they are the Antichrist. You are making them to see the reason to ridicule the name of the Lord. Just because of your fake, false prophecies. And on the other hand, you guys are also tarnishing your image. You are disgracing yourself. You are destroying your name without you knowing. With all these, you are fake, false prophecies. Heaven will not fall if you don't give prophecy. Heaven will never fall. People will still love you if you can stick to the message of righteousness, upright, message of love. Stop giving those false, fake prophecies just for people to love you and clap for you at the moment. Then at the end, you are disgracing your name. At the end, you are disgracing the body of Christ, which you're supposed to represent positively. It's very important that you guys must stop this. Stick to the message of righteousness. Stick to the message that will make people to retrieve themselves. People like us who are sinners. The message that will make us to retrieve from whatever sin that we are committing or whatever bad thing that we are doing, stick to the message that we win souls for Christ. Not the message that will make souls to run away from Christ. All these false prophecies you guys are prophesying every now and then has caused a lot of damage to your name and to the body of Christ. People are asking questions. I want you guys to understand the age that we are in now. We are in the age, we are in the era that whatever we hear or whatever we heard before even, we want to ask questions. We want to understand how come, how did it happen, how was it possible? We're no longer cowards. Even if there are some cowards that are still living among us. But most of us are not cowards. We have eyes, we have ears, we can see, we can feel, we can think. And sometimes when we think, we can still understand the angles or whatever that something is coming from or something is heading to. The body of Christ is suffering in your hands with all these your false, fake prophecies. That to you, you presume that when you sound like this, people will love you. When you sound like this, you will gain more congregation, you will gain more members. I want you guys to take this message very serious. I'm talking to you guys with love. I'm talking to you guys with love. Stop giving the unbelievers the reason to ridicule, to mock the name of the Lord with all these your false, fake prophecies. If you know God did not tell you anything, because God can never lie, just stick to the message of righteousness until God speaks, until you are sure that you heard straight, you are sure that you heard directly from God before you can deliver your message. Stop all this anticipating, stop all this talking with instinct. That will not do you any good. It's very, very bad that you guys cannot live according to the person you are trying to emulate. To my understanding, we all, especially you guys that claim to be holier than thou, are trying to live according to the way Jesus Christ was living the time he was here on earth. From my own knowledge, from my own understanding, why can't you guys give accurate prophecy, just like the way Jesus Christ did it the time he was here on earth? Starting from the time he prophesied that one of his disciples will be the one to betray him. The same way he said to his disciple, the same way he said to Peter, that Peter, you will deny me 3 times. And at the end of the whole scenario, that happened. We all saw that. We all heard about it. The way they all come to pass. Let your message be like that. If you know that you are not sure, just keep quiet, relax, and continue preaching the message of righteousness. That will do you more good. ịma na unu ada anụ ife agwagwe m unu ife a gwa geenụ ntị n'ozi a maka unu wu ndị ọmachancha maka unu megide ife unu na megide ife unu na-eme wee chifusie ụmụ obele mkpụrụ obi aka nọ na ụlọ nsọ Jehova ntị ga-anụkwa unu ife and adịkwa ama unu megide ife unu na-eme o wee wuru na eziokwu dati na njọ na mmadụ mee n'ụwa na onye a ga-ata afụfụ ya makwa na ama na unu tacha afụfụ njọ nke unu mee unu ya ata afụ njọ nke mme amara bụ nke na mmadụ jee si n'enu akwụna lituo ọbịa ọsị chukwu ji gbu ya chukwu ji si ya chukwu ji ya sị ya onye ọbụla kwụla onwe ya egwu ka ọ ghara dị ka a na-akpali mmadụ ebe a ana m amụrịkwa amụli nne na-ewuru ọkụ nne kwelu na onwe unu ugwu kwelu na onwe unu ugwu ka ọ ghara dị ka a na-akpali mmadụ. Let the body of Christ breathe. Let the believers breathe. I will leave.